for another season. It's the 2018 Virtual Championships, and we start with the U10 girls. Hello, everybody. I'm Peter Graves alongside Jeff Hastings. Now, let's meet the judges.
Hi, I'm Brian Fletcher from the USA Nordic Combined team, and my favorite place to compete is Oslo, Norway.
Hi, I'm Will Rhodes from the USA Nordic National Team, and my favorite place to compete is Planica, Slovenia, ski flying.
Hi, my name is Abby Rainquest, and I'm with USA Nordic Women's Ski Jumping Team, and my favorite place to compete at is Ljubno, Slovenia.
Hi, I'm Steven Schumann from the USA Nordic Combined team, and my favorite place to compete is Klingenthal, Germany.
Hi, I'm Kevin Bickner from the USA Nordic Ski Jumping team, and my favorite place to compete is Vickersund, Norway.
And Jeff and I are very happy to be with you again this year. Here is the start list for the U10 girls. We have 12 competitors, Jeff.
It's a great looking field, and there have been some strong competitions across the country, and so it's going to be interesting to see how they stack up, Peter.
Absolutely. Well, we love bringing this show to you every year. The first jumper up, Annie Mazurik of the Flying Eagles.
Oh, man, is that a beautiful in-run position? Look at those shoulders, so flat. Beautiful suit there, too, and she gives it everything at the takeoff. Maybe a bit of a telemark landing. Sneaking it in there, Peter.
It looks like it, Jeff. The judges' scores are coming up, and now let's take a look at the average score for Annie, 89.9.
And Annie was the top seed out of Central. She had 9 wins this season.
That is very, very impressive. Let's go on to Kai McKinnon from NICEF.
And Kai, another one, very strong in the East, won every event she was in, had a total of 5 wins for the East. Strong jumper. Taking a look at it again here. Quiet in the in-run. And then look how she pounds the end and drives with those legs over the upper body. And a beautiful finish for Kai. That's going to score high.
Definitely landing a telemark, which is beautiful. The score is coming up from our judges now for Kai McKinnon. And the average score is 93. Very well done. And scores high with Brian and Steven. And now we'll go on to our next athlete, Jamae Wingard from Team Alaska, Jeff.
Did you see the effort on the end there? Jamae, that is wonderful. Look at that. Little bit, if you could keep that upper body just a little bit lower, it's going to go even farther on the bigger hills. I know she'll get to that, but a strong jump out of Alaska and a strong growing program up there, Peter.
That's right. She's also an alpine skier, has a twin brother, and the average 86.6. And next, we go on to athlete number 4. This will be Eva Medodo from Steamboat.
Oh, boy, that upper body, she does such a nice job there, sitting nicely, and then look how she chases it with those shoulders. She loves to lean out over those skis, and another one who on the bigger hills is really going to fly with that kind of form.
And a good athlete who loves soccer, biking, gymnastics. 92.9 are the judges' scores from our
just
distinguished
behind
panel.
Kai McKinnon. It's a dogfight at the top there.
I love this. And the next one coming up is Kaya Kopenhagen.
From Ishpeming, Michigan.
Kaya the Kite, they call her.
You can see why. I love this hill. It gives a nice long radius, and she's very patient. Timing actually looked a little bit late to me on that one. I bet it would have even gone farther if she'd been a little bit earlier, but a strong effort out of Copenhagen.
And for Kaya Copenhagen, the judges' scores come up, and the average 84.1. And we go on to our next athlete. We'll look at number 6. This will be Addison Colby from NICEF.
And Addison was the 3rd seed out of the East. Boy, an aggressive takeoff there. Great job.
And loves it. You see the reaction, Jeff. Let's watch it again.
Yeah. Could have had the arms a little bit more back in the in-run, but boy, used them effectively to get extra pop on the end and uses them effectively to show how much she loved that jump as well.
Indeed. And the judges' average score comes up. There it is, 84.4 for Addison Colby.
We're going to see next the top seed out of Team AK, out of Alaska. That's Riley Cooper. She had 2 wins this season. Oh, boy, so far down the hill, she almost had trouble landing it. Aggressive on that takeoff, and a long, long jump for Riley.
Love to see the enthusiasm. Riley Cooper scores coming up, and the average is 86.5 for Team Alaska.
Riley won 2 of the 3 events up there in Alaska this season.
And so we move along, and the next athlete will be Shay Sayas from Steamboat.
And she's the number 1 seed out of the West. The West, always a tough competitor. Sending tough competitors, I should say. Boy, that telemark landing, she's sneaking it in there.
They call her Shay Shay. She's the youngest of 4 siblings, and the average score, 87.5.
Loves to play soccer and does swim team as well. So she's really branching out, doing a lot of athletics, and we love that.
I love to see the multi-sport athleticism of these athletes, and on a beautiful day right here from Tri-Norse, Ivy Dickman, number 9.
The 3rd seed out of Central, but Central, a really strong U10 girls field this year. Let's take another look at it. Sitting quietly. Uses the arms a bit. You can see how aggressive some of these girls are, and that's going to serve them so well down the road. Ivy Dickman, I love what I'm seeing with what you're putting into that takeoff. Nice work.
Yeah, 84.2 is the average. Spent the year improving in Nordic Combined, winning every combined race, and that's awesome.
Moving back to the east, Peter.
And this is Celia Osborne from Fort Sayer.
Celia is the 2nd seed out of the East, won once on her home hill in Fort Sayer. This looks like it's up in Lake Placid. We had good snow in the East this year. We're going to get another look at this jump. Gets off the bar, gets right into that in-run position. Nice jump for Celia.
Amazing artist for one so young. She's a Girl Scout brownie, too, and a top cookie seller. I love that. Here is the average, 83.1. And next up, we'll go to number 11. This is Riley Panter from Team Alaska.
There she goes. Oh, boy. She handled that beautifully, looked a little bit crooked in the in-run, and then even on the landing got sideways, but held it beautifully. Riley Panter, you can tell, great athlete out there, and a future longer jumper, I should say, I'm expecting out of her as well.
80.4, the average score for her. She's been learning Japanese, studies gymnastics as well. And our final competitor, bib number 12, Ella Wilson from Steamboat.
And she's the number 2 seed out of the West, but she actually won 2 events. Oh, beautiful, stylish landing in the end there. I love this hill in Steamboat. It gives them a little kick on the end. And look what a nice job Ella does, keeping that upper body low and then finishing it beautifully. It's going to be hard for the judges to resist that, I think, Peter.
Absolutely. The score's coming up here right now. She's known as Wilson and has a fish named Mr. Bubbles, 93.1. We talked about snakes last year. We can talk about fish.
It's going to be so tight, Peter.
It certainly is, Jeff. We saw some great jumping.
Oh, my word. Ella Wilson wins it by 1/10 of a point over the buzzsaw from the East, Kai McKinnon, who's at 93, right behind Kai from Steamboat Springs, another Steamboat Springs skier, Ava Minato. It's tight at the top.
All right, and there is your champion, Ella Wilson. Congratulations in the U10 girls category.